Robert Caldwell. I'm an artist from Richmond, Virginia, and I'm here visiting Lovetts because it's my home in Oklahoma for my artwork. I think it more chose me. I actually took a hiatus for a while and went back to school to get my art degree, and then went full-time with my art. So it's more of, what else am I going to do? This is my passion. This is what I like to do. I can't imagine doing anything else. Well, back in college, I stumbled upon some art books and magazines, and I just saw a lot of wildlife art that interested me. I started looking at Robert Bateman's work, Terry Isaac's work, and it just intrigued me because it was realistic, but yet it wasn't stodgy. Eventually, yes, I would like to be able to have my work speak for something greater than a paycheck or the pure enjoyment of it. Like Robert Bateman. I mean, he's done these great, wonderful things. Am I there yet? No, I don't. I think I'm several years from even contemplating a greater good with my work. I need more time developing my craft. I need more time developing the business side of it. I mean, I need more time underneath my belt to get to that point. Of course, paycheck. I mean, the reason why everybody does everything in the world is to make a living and eat, pay for the roof over your head, and drive a car. I personally find it just pure enjoyment from painting or drawing. If you guys were the first time last year, I think I've done one other locale, and then I've done several in my studio. It's open to the public, so people can say whatever they want. I think one comment was something like, "That's a nice hippo," or something, and I was painting a bird. Masses all the time. Birds are readily available. It's the simple and truth to it. I keep getting drawn back to architecture, so the two things kind of fell together perfectly. I love architecture. I find myself drawn to it because of the angles, the compositional possibilities, and you can take a simple thing like this, and you just pop the subject matter in there, and it makes it just that much more interesting. You've just given that architectural element a reason for being, a composition, a finished painting. I look at it, I get a feel for it. I start with the darks, I go put the darks in there, and then I move up to the next value and go to that. There's no way in the world I'm trying to copy a natural, like a tree, a bush. I mean, that's insane. I mean, that white ibis piece with all those little things, holy. You won't see me doing that in the near future. Like this piece here, I love this, and you can see I started off to the right. I keep getting closer and closer to this because these darn twigs. Yeah, there's no straight lines or right. Things I can manipulate easily. These are, they're twigs. They gotta look like twigs. So, I obscure some stuff a little bit. The actual reference for this has a whole bunch more of this twig texture on the left, but I thought it was too much, compositionally too much, and then I didn't want to paint all of it. It's just too much. The way that my process is this is where, in the black and white stage, and the graphite, and everybody's always asked me, why do you put so much time and effort into doing a finished drawing and then cover it with paint? It's because this is where all my thought process is that in this point, I'm establishing the values. That's my thinking part. When I get to the paint, there's no decision making, it's pure enjoyment. I've got my colors done, it's just about applying the paint, taking a blending brush, going and blending it. That's about pure enjoyment. And I love going to the studio and working. I can't imagine doing anything else.